about to tear the roof off. Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work.
So I figure you saw that tweet.
Yeah, I saw it.
And you didn't say anything back?
Nope. I remember what you told me last time.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
What's wrong?
Honestly, I was kind of hoping you put him in his place.
What? I thought we didn't like that kind of attention.
Last time you started it, you were the bully. Now you're just defending yourself. No one would fault you for that.
Coach, I did not think you had this side to you. I like it, man.
Everyone's got their limits, right?
So you sure I can respond? And you ain't gonna get mad?
I encourage it. Just make sure you back it up.
Not even an issue. I got you, Coach.
Those are the players we want to acquire. Get some more season. Showtime, MP. True ballers only. And a little glimpse, a little feel of basketball fever. These fans are feeling it in anticipation of this big game. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. Of course, there's the Rockets. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. MP out there with Doncic. Then it's Porter. And there's Davis. And it's Salon in at the power forward. And for Houston. And Benyama's out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Harden. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Brown in at small forward. And talk about competitive spirit, MP has come out and, in essence, dedicated this season to winning his own matchups.
Well, when you make a declaration the way MP did, you wonder how your team will react. Because sometimes a goal helps inspire everyone, but it can also serve as a distraction. In this case, it's the former. And MP has been locking his man down, and this team has been playing well.
And guys, this is a game we've had circled on our calendar.
Two of the hottest teams in the league. They've been playing terrific of late. I'm looking forward to this one, partner.
Thompson with the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
MP outside. The three trains the three-pointer. MP's got 6.
Oh, you can just tell that MP was in the zone on that three-point attempt.
Pass to Brown. Now Şengün. Here's Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson passes to Brown. Here's Hardy. Anthony Davis with the rebound. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
And here's Hardy. His last outing, he had 8 points. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Thompson. And the layup is good. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
MP, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Ross is checked in for Hardy. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vanderbilt's checked in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Brown. Last game we saw him score 14. MP kicks to Davis. Back to MP. Davis setting the pick for MP. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Last break, the Lakers jumps up, and the dunk by MP.
That's a great effort by MP, putting himself in a position to succeed.
Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He came away with 41 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. It was incredible watching him dominate like that, showing why he's considered a star in this league. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Here's Thompson after the basket by Los Angeles.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
The kick out to Porter. Pass to Davis. Deflects the pass. Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Thompson. A nice shot by MP.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Houston in the lead. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the board.
And so here is Houston. Rivers surveying the D. Pass to Ross. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's MP. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. Vanderbilt, a screen on Ross. Over in the corner, Green. The three from MP. No good on that one. With one on the clock. No good on that one. At the end of one, a closer contested game so far. Rockets lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Aldrin out there with George. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Rivers, and it's Ross in at the 2 guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. MP, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. A nice shot by Rivers.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Oh, MP sinks the triple.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Rivers with it. Wembanyama outside. Now, here is George. Wembanyama, a screen on Green. George, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Vanderbilt, a screen on George. And a wide-open look for MP. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. So for the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Baldwin. Amen Thompson comes in for George. And it's Hardy in for Rivers. Now, here's MP. 19 points in the game. Knocks down the 3-ball. MP's got 22.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Ross on the wing. Guarded by Porter. Hardy passes to Thompson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Scanning the floor and making the right pass. Excellent patience by MP.
Rockets trail by 3. And Benyama outside. Pass to Hardy. And here is Ross. And here's Hardy. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Sinks the triple. Ross has got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Sengun. His game isn't all about power.
MP inside. It's up against Thompson. Puts it up from 17. It's hauled in by MP.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And here's Thompson following the three-pointer by MP. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Thompson.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Wembanyama. This game an incredible scoring display for him.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Hardy. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's MP making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. And we'll be right back after this.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run wild. One more time, a round of applause.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Checking out Los Angeles. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys...
That is more than enough of us. Let's...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. They've got Michael Porter. Luka Doncic out there with MP. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Salon in at the 4 slot. Here's MP. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Alperen Sengun. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Shooting for Los Angeles, MP. The line for 1.
Free throw good, MP.
You know, one of the things you love about MP, he is certainly a team-first kind of a guy. Individual stats really don't do much for him. He wants to win, period.
Wembanyama, a screen on Doncic. Harden. No good on the three. Lakers leading by 6. To the middle. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. About 1 minute played here in the second half. A moment here now to see the numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? In these last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And so Thompson nails both of them. The Lakers shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. MP finds a gap, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Hardy. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. Hardy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Doncic dishes to MP. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Again, the miss by the Lakers.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
The three from MP. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but they're
what a finish!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Pass to Şengün. Sinks the three-pointer. And now a 5-point Houston lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Davis sets a screen from past the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. A minute 20 left to play here in the third. Just his first attempt. Brown's shot is off. Los Angeles has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 13-3 run. Back to Thompson. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Thompson's got 23.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Doncic passes to MP. Vanderbilt setting the pick for MP. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Pass to Şengün. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Brown. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Lakers trail. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Come get it, come get it.
Here's Hardy. 7 points in the game. They set the pick. 1 second left. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Hardy's got 6 points in the quarter. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass.
Timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. He told his guys to max it out on the 3. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. They've got Hardy. And Benyama's out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Thompson passes to Hardy. Now here's Şengün. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Thompson throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And it's off from three-point range. Lakers leading by 3. MP outside. With the teardrop, and it's blocked by Şengün.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 2 here.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
A 3 from MP. That shot missing. And for Houston, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Doncic passes to MP. Here he goes. Pass to Davis. No good with the layup. And the Rockets with possession here. He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Fires for 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Luka Doncic, 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Now here's Hardy. He's off from 3, and now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Los Angeles.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And the rejection by MP. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building.
Hey, way to go, MP. That's what I'm talking about, kid.
Be honest. You were worried you went too far, weren't you?
Yeah, I think I let my emotions be the best.
Coach, I told you I got you, man.
You know, look, I don't want you making a habit of this, but I got to admit, it's satisfying.
Maybe you should get on social. Start talking your own talk, huh?
Oh, no, I think I'll leave that to you. Just make sure you're picking your spots, okay? It's time and a place for everything. You got to know when to push the right buttons.
Loud and clear. Understood. All right. See you later, Coach.
All right, see you later, too.
All right.
Good game, MP.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.